Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 3 of my Ark the Lad Twilight of the Spirits playthrough. So in last episode we met Maru in Chaos Forest, and in this episode we are going to be going on to Plum Canyon. So I do have to go back through the forest and that culminates in more fighting, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the episode here and I will get back to you when we've got past Chaos Forest, because you're just going to see a repeat of the fight we had before. As I've said before, a lot of this game is grinding and fighting, going back and forth with saving and healing, so I am going to skip that part for now. So let's see where we end up after that. So I've cut out about 5 minutes. We did end up fighting in Chaos Forest, of course, and Maru did level up. But I don't know if you guys want to see every single battle, so that's why I skipped that. So let's continue, and we do have what looks like another battle here. So we will watch this one because we haven't been to this area before. But again, I skipped the Chaos Forest one because you're pretty much guaranteed to have a fight every time you go past Chaos Forest. So I didn't know if you wanted to see that fight every single time. You'll have to let me know if you want to see all of the fighting or if you're happy for some of it to be skipped.
Touch me and you'll be sorry.
So with that, let's get on with this one. And like I say, I'm only showing this one because we haven't been to this area before. There is a new type of Suskull squirrel there, you can see in the middle. I don't want you to miss any new enemy types either. Looks a little bunny-like. So Fangbreaker Blade only gets one enemy, unfortunately. But we will get more AoE attacks as time goes on. And we are going to use Fangbreaker Blade here.
My sword, the power of justice. Fangbreaker Blade.
We may actually have to use our first healing herb as well. I don't think we've used a healing herb yet. I think we've always gone back to get healed at the pub. So we'll have to wait and see. So this is me just trying to line up. Sometimes you can get a good shot, but I don't think it's possible on this occasion.
I'm coming for you. Go!
Oh, got 2 items there, lovely stuff. We did, of course, pick up a few items in the previous battle as well, but nothing to write home about.
Ha! I feel the strength.
And we have a level up for Karg there. So as I say, I will let you know if we do get level ups that you don't see.
That all you
But
got?
again, you will have to let me know if you want to see every single fight.
Forget it.
So let's grab the items. 70 Dews and 9 Spirit Stones, not bad at all. And luckily I can get a shot with 2 of them there.
That's right. Got it.
6 more Spirit Stones. From memory, like I say, I haven't played this game for an incredibly long time, but from memory, I think it's making sure you have enough Spirit Stones when you have a full party that is a bit of a pain.
Is this edible? All right. Ha! Ah! Ow! You'll never defeat me.
So again, we're still in early game, so these fights are taking a little bit longer.
Don't throw your life away.
These will become so much easier, of course, as we level up more.
All right. Ho! Here we go.
And we have another level up for Maru. So 2 in the first sort of 10 minutes of playing, that's not too bad.
Is this edible?
Again, we're in the early game, so I suspect as we progress, it will take longer and longer for them to level up. It will require more experience. For now, we're leveling up quite nicely.
Justice shall prevail. Ha!
And with that, the battle is over. So straight on to Plum Canyon, I would say. Now, unfortunately, I do make a bit of a mistake here. I didn't know if there was a cutscene or anything here, so I clicked it to see if we could go and explore it, and it just initiated another battle. So what I'm going to do is skip this battle. I'll let you know if anything interesting happens, and then I will get back to you when we are finally at Plum Canyon. But I don't think you need to see this battle as well. We've just seen one. That was just a silly misclick on my side. So we are still in this battle. I've cut a fair bit out, but I wanted to show you this because I don't think that during this playthrough we have seen what happens when two people attack together.
Just trust your buds. Ha! Ha!
So I did want to show you that. I'm sure you'll see more of that in upcoming episodes, but I just wanted to show you our first time doing that. Anyway, I am going to cut here, and I'll get back to you when we're finally in Plum Canyon. And with that, the battle is over. You didn't really miss anything. I just wanted to show you that little cutscene, what happens when two people sort of tag team, I guess. So let's go to Plum Canyon, finally. We're on episode 3, and we've just got to Plum Canyon. Let's see what happens here. Here we are, Plum Canyon. Oh no. Oh no, Karg, I think we're too late. Damn it. Good, he's still breathing. Karg! Look over there, that girl's in trouble. Oh, it's Paulette. What? Wahaha, kill them. This is the first time we're seeing Drakir. Kill every human till there isn't a single one left. Come down here and fight. You're a coward using monsters to fight us. Wahaha. We Deimos don't care about being cowardly. The monsters will easily finish you human vermin off on their own. Those that they don't manage will have fun with ourselves. Paulette's in danger. Karg, over there too. That'll be Lloyd. Yep. Hey you, humans, thought you could escape? This is a dead end for you. We've been cut off. Damn. Maru, sure you're with me? Oh yeah, leave it to me. Apologies if you can hear any background noise as well. Lots of traffic. Paulette, I'm coming. Karg? And with that, we're in another battle. And this is our first time fighting Deimos, technically. The others are classed as monsters. I did have to use a couple of healing herbs in the previous battle, and we are going to use one again now on Maru. So we have lost quite a few, or used quite a few healing herbs. But with that, let's get started on this battle. And this is quite a big one. So it may take a little while. But we'll see how we get on.
Die! Not bad. Paulette!
Are you all right? Can you still fight? Yes, I'm fine. But the Deimos use powerful magic. Alright, we'd better be careful not to get hit with a concentrated attack. It always confused me a little bit because we're talking about the Deimos using magic, but with our special moves, aren't we also technically using magic? We're using spirit stones for special attacks. I guess it's a little bit different.
Hi-ya! How's that?
So luckily he's going around the other way. Wow, there's a lot of traffic outside today. I am sorry. I feel like I say that every playthrough, but there's a lot of traffic. So they're both targeting Paulette. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because Paulette can actually heal herself. So we're going to go ahead and hit both of these with Venom Arrow.
Watch the arrows rain down! Venom Arrow! That's right!
Which hopefully, yeah, poisons them both, which is good. And we do have another level up here. We didn't have any level ups in the last battle, I'm sure I already said.
Let's go! Watch out for
Oh,
me!
we have another level up for Karg as well.
Here I come.
Definitely in the beginning of the game, the level ups come thick and fast.
What's this?
150 Gs and 11 Spirit Stones, that's not bad, that's quite good.
Prepare yourself. Hiya!
Tough break, huh?
Too slow.
So Maru can unfortunately only target one, unless we use another Venom Arrow, which I don't think we'll be doing. I'm just trying to see if there's any way to angle it to target both, but there isn't, unfortunately. Maybe we are considering using Venom Arrow again. Yep.
Watch the arrows rain down! Venom Arrow! That's right!
Let's polish both of those off. Lovely stuff. So I'm going to take the time with Karg to break this and see if there's anything inside it, and there is. Unfortunately, that does waste his attack, but that's not too bad. The other Deimos is quite far away at the moment. And I think we're going to be doing a lot of back and forth and running around, trying to pick up items as well. So we got crystal beads there. Definitely need to check those out at one point. Not sure what they do.
Go!
Sorry.
I'm going to waste a turn with Karg here, picking up items. 9 Spirit Stones and Revival Medicine. Again, Revival Medicine, very important. If you lose anybody, of course. And everyone seems to be doing okay with health, so we're going to end Karg's turn.
Come on. Have I surpassed my
And Paulette
body?
has had a level up. Lovely stuff. So are we going to attack with Maru? Yes, we are. But I think there's going to be a lot of going back and forth here.
Now I'm mad!
Because we do, of course, want to pick up those items.
You'll never defeat me!
So Karg is not going to attack. He is going to go grab this item. And with Paula, I decided to see if I could go around and see if there was anything in that box.
I've been waiting.
So we do lose a little bit of needless health here, just trying to collect stuff. And there was indeed quite a lot in there, so that's why I didn't want to attack him just yet. What did we get? 90 Gs, 8 Spirit Stones and a leather armband. Definitely think that was worth the wait.
Ow! All right!
So hopefully Maru finishes him off here. Yes, he does indeed. And that's the end of that battle. Not bad. Thanks, Karg, you saved me. Yeah, people are going to be really mad about it though. You're not hurt? No, but how did you get here? It's a long story. Oh dear. This won't do, Lord Karg. You were told not to come here. But if Karg... Lord Karg hadn't come, we'd have all been... You be quiet. Even if we were to lose our lives, it's our duty to protect you. But if you put yourself in danger, how are we to fulfill that duty? I don't want everyone to protect me. What was the point in teaching me to use a sword? So that you may protect yourself. That's not why I learned. I learned so that I would be able to protect others. That's enough. I'm going back to scouting the area. Some footprints that look like Deimos ones have been found in the Gorania Hills. You get the wounded back to Ubel. Sir. Lord Karg, try to stay out of danger. Okay. Paulette, you're with me. Yes, all right. So we don't get to use Paulette too much during this first introduction. Who was that scary guy? He's like my father. Like your father? You don't have a real father either then? No, I don't. Just like me. I guess so. So let's take a little look around. Hopefully we won't be here too long. But I do like to look around. I have a feeling we'll be back here. It appears to be some sort of battery. I can't think of anything to use it on right now. I think it's worth remembering the location of that battery for the future. It's lucky that none of the Defence Corps are seriously injured. So, are you going back? Not yet, not yet. We'll come back for you. Right then, I'll be here. So let's go ahead and talk to everybody. It's a machine from an ancient civilization. It's not clear what it was used for. Again, I'm sure that will come into play later. Deimos magic is much more powerful than, other monsters, I think. Lord Karg, if you hadn't shown up, who knows what might have happened. It's a little bit slow there. The Drakir are not willing to negotiate. They told us this is their land and we'll have to fight them for it. Yeah, I was a little quick with that dialogue there. And again, I'm sure we'll find out what all of this is for a little bit later. So nothing here at the moment. But I do like to explore. I don't want to miss anything. So again, as you guys know from my playthroughs, they're not sort of really quick playthroughs. I like to take my time and explore. Those Deimos are unbelievable. They'll even attack their own kind. I couldn't believe it. They'll resort to anything to win. Unlike monsters, Deimos can talk. I suppose they're highly intelligent as well. Brains combined with cruelty and... I don't know what you said then at the end. Commander Lloyd may have said those things, but he looked pretty happy when you turned up. Lloyd looked happy? Yes. We were trying our best to get in there and back you up. But you looked like you were so strong we'd just be getting in the way. Really? Lord Karg, we can manage here on our own now. There's no serious injuries, so we'll take it easy back to Ubel. You must be tired. Please, go on ahead. Okay then. I'll get going. You people take care. So note to my past self, I need to be a little bit slower with the dialogue. But with that, we are going to head off. We're going to go back. In that case, Karg, I've got a favour to ask. Oh yeah? What is it? I was wondering if I could come to Ubel. Of course you can. Really? After all, we're friends, aren't we? Absolutely. Friends. Right then. So that means... what? Friends. Give each other food, right? I need some and all. I haven't been able to get into EMbers recently. I'm starving. Haha, you're a character, Maru. Okay then. When we get back to EMbers, I'll ask Mother to make you something. Woohoo! Great, let's go. I know my stomach's rumbling as well. But with that, let's head out. And Lloyd and Paulette have gone to the Garanya Hills. So perhaps we should go that way back to EMbers. Oh, something's happening here. And I find this really, really sad, what happens here. Really sad. But keep an eye out, because it might become important later. The Deimos are really different from monsters, huh? They can speak and use weapons. They're a pretty tough enemy. Yes, they're cunning and cruel. Don't let your guard down with them, Maru. I won't be beaten by them. Now keep your eye here, because this is really important in the future. The Deimos? I find this really heartbreaking, actually. Huh? They're dead. You'll pay, you humans. That was my wife and child. You Deimos. You cannot be allowed any closer to EMbers than this. Yes, leave or be destroyed. Lloyd, Paulette, are you both alright? I don't think 4-on-1's very fair, really. Karg. Now you'll have to fight me. And he's very wounded. You humans. You will pay for this. You will pay. Very sad. Not more Deimos. I thought it was only the Drakir. They look pretty brutal. Say, I was wondering before, who is that weird kid with you? Weird kid? Don't be rude, I'm a prince. Sorry, I forgot to introduce you. This is Maru, we met in Chaos Forest. I won't be letting you become one of my followers. What was that Deimos? It looked pretty strong. I didn't fight it. Father and I split up to follow the footprints. And he came across it first. I hurried to help afterwards. I see. So how did it compare in strength to a Drakir, Lloyd? And there's going to be a trigger warning here. This is very sad. So if you don't want to see what happens next, I would skip a couple of minutes. I find this heartbreaking.
Lloyd!
Father? No! No! Father! Father! Father, please! No! No!
And unfortunately, we have lost Lloyd. Very, very sad. And we're nearing the end of Karg's first chapter as well.
Queen Nafia, I'll never forgive them. I will never forgive the Deimos.
Paulette, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I couldn't help.
Let's go! I'm legendary hero, and I will vanquish the Dark Minion.
Okay, so I'm the Dark Minion now.
Hey!
Oh, Master Cog. You'll never be a hero looking like that.
The Deimos. Damn them. There'll be no more victims. I will protect our country to the end.
And with that, we will be prompted to save, and we're going to be moving on to Dark's Chapter 1. So this game is split into Karg and Dark chapters. That is the end of Karg's chapter number 1. We're now moving on to Dark's. And I will warn you that Dark's chapters, D-A-R-C is his name, are, as his name implies, quite dark. So please be aware that there is some very, very dark content, particularly in Dark, D-A-R-C's chapters. But here we are, Awakening. Let's get started with this.
Come on.
All right.
Nafia, I'll lure them away. I want you to take the children and go another way.
No, I don't want to leave your side.
You must live. It's up to you to give hope to these children.
Window.
For traitors, there is only death.
You will note he called her Nafia, which means that Karg and Dark are brothers. Not sure that's much of a surprise. There you go. And that is why Nafia didn't want Karg to fight the Drakir. Perhaps in case Windalf or his brother Dark was one of them.
Dark! I can't go any further.
What are you talking about?
Leave me. You must go on
Don't
without
talk
me.
like that, Father. I'll take you someplace safe where you can get better. Father, you should be able to rest up here.
Dark. Take this.
What is it?
The spirits. May they guide you and take you down the path you're meant to go.
Father? Father?
So in one episode, we've seen 2 father deaths, one a father figure, I suppose. Very, very sad. And this part is quite hard to listen to. I hated it when I was younger, so just be aware of that. I don't know if I needed to mention it in Karg's chapter, but there is swearing in Dark's chapter as well.
Don't look at me like that. You worm. You little bastard. You can't stand up to me.
Ugh, charming. So that was Guido. I hate her so much. Dark. Save the Deimos. And here we are. Damn. Ugh, she just looks so horrible. Just how long were you planning to sleep? I have a little errand for you to run. Get to Orkoth and buy me some phoenix blood. Now listen carefully. If you spend the money on junk or lose it somewhere along the way, I think you get my drift, don't you? Then get out of here. Stop slouching around. And with that, this is the beginnings of Dark's chapter, but we are not going to play this just yet. Oh. This is what we are going to be continuing on with next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you're enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying it. And until next time, bye Embers.